Grandpa's buying a new car. It's not that one.
Yeah.
Let me show you one thing that's going to make your life easier. Just one thing. Okay, just
I've been married 51 years. I'd like to know something.
Okay, I just want to show you really quickly here. Just really quickly. Because everyone makes this mistake. When you look at this thing, folks think that these are buttons.
Oh, yeah?
Because they look like buttons and they're not buttons. Okay? No. So if I want to turn, if I'm going to turn...
Now you're saying it's not a button, but you touched that.
No, I touched above it. You see?
So
the
icons,
you touch the icon. This is just jewelry. So that is what I want to point out to you.
Okay.
It's like if I'm going to turn, let's say I'm going to turn my volume up or down. So I'm just going to swipe my finger across there. So that's going to make it, because people go like this and they're like, man, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
They do it all the time. The home takes you back to the main screen. This has a couple pages on it, but it's just going to make your life much easier if I want to turn my temperature up or down. And it's going to pulse at your finger. So if you just touch the icon. There's a little hidden storage here as well if you touch that.
That's cool.
You got wireless charging, got a USB port there. You just hold your finger there.
It's basically a touch screen.
Yes, exactly. So that little tidbit will save you some frustration. Second thing that will save you some frustration, the car is going to lock itself. So you don't take the key out ever. Keep it in your pocket. The car locks itself. When you open the door, push the little button at the same time, and it unlocks. So it's a seamless, it's passive entry.
Yeah, little button. It's on this.
Nope, just keep that. Don't even look at that.
Now,
It's on the door handle.
Oh,
So
okay.
the button on the door handle, you push and pull at the same time. Yes, sir.
will it lock if he leaves it in the car?
No.
Okay.
It will actually give you a
Good.
rapid chirp, 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 and it will tell you that that you're leaving it in the car. So
Yeah. Okay.
just that little tip.
Yeah.
And then please, my cell phone number, just use it. That's not salesman talk. Let me help you any way I can.
Yeah, I had to go back to Bob Hurley on that big ride I bought. I couldn't find out where the spare tire. And I had to go through 3 people that time.
Oh really?
They didn't know
They
either.
didn't know. I've got you parked right out here on the south side of the building.
Okay, we're gonna do that.
So you left the home that's on the race.
Yeah, her legs were hurt. I tried to get her to come back and drive the new one home. She said, no, her legs are too bad.
Where's that bourbon? You bring that bourbon back with you?
No, but I may have to for days.
I don't blame you.
Another little tidbit as well, you do have a 90-day trial of OnStar. So if you push that blue button there, they'll get that set up for you. And if you want to keep it for what you got
My grandpa's new whip.
Absolutely. Thank you, brother. Seriously, and they can call me if they're leaving. Seriously. Exactly. Okay, lock it in. I'm a good guy to know, believe it or not.
You don't care if you're on a vlog, dude.
Not at all.
All right,
Thank you for
thanks,
asking.
man.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm back in my office. This is my fish room. I probably got like 10,000 shrimp in this operation right now. These guys that you're looking at right now are called, and I'm probably going to butcher the name, but I think it's called Soribus rainbow fish. I love them. I think they're really cool. The males have this fluorescent blue line through them in the back, and they also get a little bit bigger. Well, and the females get pretty big too because they have big areas for the eggs. I got them breeding pretty regularly. They will eat their babies, so I have to get them out like as soon as they hatch. So, but I am working on trying to get these mollies out. And here's something kind of crazy. This fish you see right here that looks like a mosquito fish, but it's not. That is actually a hybrid molly mosquito fish, hybrid sailfin molly, and it's way more mosquito fish than it is molly. So it probably has like 66% mosquito fish in it and like maybe a third molly in it. But yeah, I didn't put any mosquito fish in this tank, and yet that came out, and I'm almost positive it's like at least a third molly, so that's kind of interesting. They'll probably have really strong genetics. This is where I put the mollies and for sale whenever I'm just trying to get them to a bigger size. I have overfiltration on this tank. I have 2 sponge filters that are supposedly rated for 100 gallons, but I'd safely do 50, or basically half that. So I have 2 of them in there, so maybe 100 in total. And then I also have a, let's see, that's a huge canister filter there. It's rated for 150 gallons or something. So I have, and plus I have a lot of plants in here, so I do that because I feed them well, and there's so many fish in there, and there's always a lot of fish. There's always a huge bio load in here because I'm always selling stuff out of this tank, and I'm always moving new fry here. But eventually that's going to be an all blue dream shrimp tank, this one, and we'll have blue dream shrimp breeding in here along with the Cerebus rainbow fish and plecos and mystery snails. And in this tank I'm going to have shrimp breeding, plecos breeding, and then I'm just where I'm going to put the mollies for sale. Also plants. This is the baby fry molly tank, where I put the ones that are small, where they might get eaten by the parents. I also have shrimp in there. I have shrimp in all of them. This is my second generation parents that I'm raising. Wow, Rose. And they have babies all the time. This is like also my main cherry shrimp tank. I have some really good cherry shrimp in here. I have a ton actually. I don't know how many are in here, but there's way more than I can count. And I also have a huge pleco colony in here where they breed pretty regularly. And the plecos I breed are bristlenose plecos. They aren't your regular huge-ass plecos. This is my original molly breeding tank, where I have some of the original parents, but for the most part, I do have a lot of second generations. This is my favorite one. This is my second generation sunface molly, and it's by far my favorite just because of how vibrant it is. This is a second generation molly. It's not a colorful. This is the mom. There's the first generation dad. There's a couple second generations. And I have a lot of red shrimp in here, and I also have some tiger neurite snails growing and hopefully breeding in here. This is my show tank. This is where I put my prized fish. This is where I keep all my Brosmani rainbow fish and my turquoise rainbow fish. I do have some Madagascar rainbow fish in there, but I do plan on moving them to their own tank so I can breed them separately. I'm going to keep the turquoise and Brosmani together though, because they can actually create hybrids, and I think they look really pretty. But I also have some African bikers in here. Let's see if I can find them. Here's one. You may not be able to see him, but he's about a foot long. They get 2 feet full size. Probably won't be full 2 feet though. I'll be surprised if he is. I also have about 3 ropefish in there. I have some plecos in there just to clean. And I have shrimp in there, believe it or not. And the bikers and ropefish so far haven't been messing with the shrimp, which is crazy. And I know this because I've literally seen the shrimp land on like the biker's mouth and just doesn't even pay any attention to it. Probably because I just feed them well. But this is my carbon tank / black shrimp tank. I just have a lot of black shrimp in here. It used to be like a blue tank, but it slowly, I kind of got into a darker breed, and now they're just pretty much straight black. And they look really cool though. They're doing well. This is my yellow shrimp tank. They're doing really well. They're having a population explosion right now. I also have like maybe 20 baby Madagascar rainbow fish in here, and you might be able to see some of them swimming. They're really small. I don't know. This is my Reely tank, kind of. I have a lot of Reelies in here, but I also have a lot of shrimp. I just need to calm out because they aren't Reelies. But I do have quite a few in there though that are Reelies. But I also have some mosquito fish in there breeding with some mollies, whatever. But I do plan on getting one more tank right over here to my desk. Hey Ron, we're filling the fish tanks up, aren't we? Right? Say hi to the vlog or acknowledge it. Wow. Yeah, this is how we start cleaning up doing this. Hey Tyler.
Fish tank, cleaning day.
Yeah, that's what we drain it into. Tyler's a drainer. Me and Ryan fill it up. We usually take all this duckweed out, but this tank's having a horrible problem with black algae, so we're not taking as much duckweed. I already got a ton in here. Yeah. Got that. We're filling that tank up. He's doing that one. He's gonna go. Oops, sorry. He's gonna go over all of these and that. Takes about, I'd say probably about 2 hours or something. It's not that bad, really. And then, I mean, nature does the rest. Recording now.
Yes.
Wow.
Fantastic.